Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
No longer I am, despite the Magnitas, the being as to the yet why do you understand? Alas, indeed. I was dubbed, yes. How else to falter not and
I see you have the Mad Sovereign. If you would say, for this place may chant.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
I quite agree.
Since remember, draconic blood flows to the veins of... Then I bid ye farewell.
The mad soul, it could prove, Blas. The coming destruction.
We two, as we walk, one in despair and one for fear, yet hold fast to your strength.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
I'm ready for patrol. Now, where was I headed? Oh, what could this mean?
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
I suspect one might hypothesize. In any case, we ought to apprise one another. Indeed, in your absence, tell me, Arisen. So could that have been the... Yet why would... And speculate now, if you can find a...
Oh, Master, how long I've slept. But, what...
Tis a miracle you're still... Father... But I think we're a bit... In fact, a blacksmith and a smith. Well, you'd have naught to do with that. I can only hope, and while you're taking care of that...
I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
'Tis as you say.
Behold! It moves! Go forth, Talos!
The statue can be moved. It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time being.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen.
A ballista. These have quite a long range.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat. Mayhap we could bring the people to the Seafloor Shrine. The statue halted the...
This was your... It was enough to get...
Truly,
You seem to...
perhaps you that I seek to power in this world.
Arisen?
Well, 'twould seem that
I confess, nor do I know that you have no right.
he bears a will. Had he but chosen a different yet, there's no sense after all.
You underestimate mortal, mark my words. And on that day, I shall free it.
Well now. You'd have us if...
Now, besides, after all...
Oh, very well. Would you be so kind as to...
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful. The path seems much changed since last week.
Well, here we are. How long before the...
Would you find... Let him know that we'll wait...
Sir.
How many times? Now bugger off and leave.
Ah, good. I'm afraid there's another concerns the man something... I sought him out, I must confess. Could I, at this point, we think...
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. 'Twould be
Fancy meeting ye here. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Oh, bollocks. Aye, fuck. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this.
He seems to have acquiesced. Sir Ernesto will be thrilled to hear it, I'm sure.
Aye, we shall fare much. 'Twill be slow go. Yet, come what may.
The people of Volcanic. Island are evacuated. And they're making the impending chaos intact.
This has gone for
Thank you for this place does not... I'd gladly accompany... Follow me. We'll see... Tis a jail of sorts. They were supposed to... I confess. Well, here you... They refuse to leave. I know they don't die. I never wanted. I suppose that's why I can't... At any rate,
The command came, we are to remain here.
I implore you.
So they're staying... And they told you that. Strange. But never mind that. It was the Overseers. When the world changed, but on his way out, I expect that all... Listen, friend. If the Overseers command... Use that key to have... Best keep your eyes peeled.
'Tis locked, Arisen. Who could have foreseen that Talos would awaken and lend us its might?
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir. Why? Peruse at your... Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
So the pawns were being held here by the power of this god sway. Now they ought be free to make good their escape.
Not a bad idea.
So, I'll wager he thought he always was us. At any rate, I only hope they'll But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to... My word! With this, now there's no chance. Seems I've no end. I appreciate all you've done.
Whatever foes call this their home must be uniquely fearsome.
Indeed. Vermund feels a world away. And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Might as well take a look. While you're here, many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here.
Brant, nodding off where I stand.
Oft it seems that Vernworth wears a new face each time we visit it. We never quite know what awaits us here.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. side.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen.
There's no great shock to me. Challenge. Be no mean feat. I hope the need not attempt it anytime soon.
Focus your attacks.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
We must make haste. The red clouds draw ever near.
Let us begin with the place most likely to be marked for destruction.
What to make of this? Is there no room to parley? You're gonna regret that.
Yo, how glad I am to see you safe. The end of the world, though, 'twas a tragedy. You ever since the fall, if there is safe, but I doubt methinks you're after the fall solved, if the people will.
Maintaining order in Vermund must be quite a burden upon the young Regentkin. Let us aid him however we may.
Very well, if I must.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Preparations, King.
Such quietude is a blessing.
side better once I've had my dinner.
So you've come. Captain Brant, truth be told, so long as my ministers have the only remaining I have tried to make. However, I must put the now. You may assure him that the...
Queen Regent Disa, between you and me. Have you come that I shall go to the grave? So do as you will. What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
You have bought Sven. You may leave us. Now that this was in Mother's... But why would she... Mother, I believe that you... Yet in truth...
Besides...
Even so, if I had but bet, you would not have had to...
Oh...
Mother, I would not see... That weight is as...
My son, your kindness will save...
I suppose I can always run.
What ought I to do?
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
As long as I...
We have chartered the Oxcarts as requested. It is a pleasant change for things to go so smoothly, eh, Master?
Aptly said.
We shall remain here.
Mother, I must beg. I believe that you... Yet in truth...
Besides...
Even so, if I had but bet, you would not have had to...
Oh...
Mother, I would not... That weight is as...
My son, your kindness will save...
You've returned. You do. That puts paid to the last...
victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
I grant you lightning spans. The Arbor have long treasured these woods. It would sadden them to see these Falcons reach. Stay with me, Risen. One's right there. Prepare yourself.
must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
maddening to think that the peril has passed by our efforts, only for a time.
I fear for the Arbor.
Red with fury. What have we done?
Nun lia tilmo. Ronde Minotaur.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use.
My friend, when word reached me of what has become of, we cannot be sure we will be. You think I should? Nonetheless, we can but.
As arborist, Sir Talyson is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide that we might speak with him.
'Tis as you say.
I cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart.
Kasinke, Fionor, Mornambue, Nevea Taram, Kemen Rosse, Yamorevi, Palan Fenis, Nullis, Aman, Kemen Rosse, Moretele era.
Findalnar, Morivi.
Alcarwa, Ane Martir, Sorne, An Lera Nefir Herano.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the Seafloor Shrine.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
You have my fullest. There is a matter I would entrust to you. You have my gratitude.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome. Do I disappoint you, Master?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
Oft I find myself wondering how I fared as a fighter. Now that I'm a warrior, naught shall stand in our way again. My steel will topple every foe in our path.
You have my gratitude. Pray, take this with...
Ne afer mor finnen tarma. Afer pera in minisvan.
Halana firen nine.
Kas aidalia.
Nenamboe yavs kemen ros ur.
Wintarmikin ne melto link.
Alan hier elorato ala. Nenwen yavstir lalasta.
I thank you, friend.
Your fight continues.
Wherever this, or so I had as yet ought here. I must examine that creature.
Something like a wall of light impedes our progress. It is most vexing.
Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
I fear this trial is true. Lightning on your side. Come faster, Risen! I will be with you in but a moment.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction. What a singular creature. Why did you do that? But I trust you won't, after all. Go, do what you someday soon, and on that day...
Have a little
faith in yourself.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves.
Salmonella, you...
No, you don't. We shan't weather this calamity.
I see no resistance, alas, for I am certain yet.
Ah, with the world thus did I return. I maintain but enough of my woes. You wish, after all, alas, should we proceed with every soul as such, and should you encounter such efforts, will, as for me,
It is no mere tavern brawl we are to mediate, Master. Due caution is advised, methinks.
I've had well and I reckon the world would be... Oi! You... Aye! Leave off!
You can do better than that!
I believe in you! Interested in my wares? I believe in you! Draw up.
The curative ought to do the trick.
Why? You're telling me? Bah. Too right.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master.
Unbelievable.
Oi! Why must I share with a fat... You there! Put this upstart in his place for me, if that's what you... Aye, clear off.
Stop this, father! Thank
you. Mean with me?
Aye, leave my... You're not some child. Wait. Aye.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
You slander my... This is no bit...
Now, if we are to do... Otherwise, who's...
Aye, true enough. Well, sir, what say you? You have my gratitude.
Have at you!
You can do this.
I know you can.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
What's this now? Don't fret now. You've got twice their plus.
Puzzle this out.
I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
We need answers. Who would seek to end this world, and for what purpose?
I haven't the foggiest, if I'm honest.
I admit it.
Nay.
We owe you, and were it not for your...
Indeed. It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades.
There is naught more you can achieve here.
The citizen, the people of Bakbattahl, we shall see the fruit pray. Heavens only know how...
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
No quarrel here.
Lost track of time.
Some of us get complacent.
My stomach's growling. Time.
Only fools and urchins boast of their slim pickings of late.
Her Majesty... Stay your hand, Vera.
Come hither. We would...
One of you have our... We would present you... Pray, excuse the... Indeed.
For...
Has no hold. Well met.
Save the world. Should I trace life to its source? What might... Where to now? Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
You are an auditor. Lend me your ear. I've a request. My thanks.
Better off a hermit.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Where the succubi?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
All that remains is for you to fulfill your final duty, to witness this world's end.
Yes. Take this.
My body's not forgiven me for last night.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
I require your aid. My thanks. I am grateful. Here you are, a desert.
How do you like?
Ah, there you are. Have you a mind to hear my request? Much obliged.
Much obliged. Take this with my...
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I'd fain... Would you be so kind as to hear my request? Thank you.
Right where it hurts.
Ensure your next attack is no less perfect. I grant you lightning span.
I am great. My thanks. Will...
I've just recalled.
I shall... might I trouble you to hear my... You're generous indeed. You're generous indeed. Take this with my gratitude.
Might is not to be scorned. Find an opening in their defense. Don't give them a chance to counter.
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.